Meyer.
And I'm Bert Flapjack. And this is Action 5 News at 5.
And now for
today's top stories.
Top stories.
A woman was walking her dog in Johnson Memorial Park this afternoon when a pigeon allegedly looked at her in a shifty and suspicious manner. The woman was said to have, quote, felt threatened for her own life and the life of her dog. This is just another occurrence in a rash of incidences that have plagued Saginaw County, where pigeons have been reported to give people reason to be concerned. The woman apparently picked up her 50-pound Labrador and sprinted through the park to find her escape. The pigeon is being hotly pursued by law enforcement, but its whereabouts are currently unknown.
Families and friends alike gathered downtown in Warbyville yesterday evening for the fourth most popular vegetable-themed community gathering, the Brussels Sprout Bonanza. Crowds apparently exceeded 37 people. Wow, that's quite remarkable, wouldn't you say, Bert?
I believe that's double what they had last year, Janice.
Indeed. In addition to Brussels sprouts served any way you can imagine, steamed, broiled, fried, sautéed, blanched, baked, Brussels sprout sandwiches, Brussels sprout corn dogs, Brussels sprout milkshakes, Brussels sprout pies.
I'm quite sure they get the picture, Janice.
Yes, well, in addition to all of these Brussels sprout delicacies, there were Brussels sprout games, Brussels sprout themed music acts, and of course the return of Sprouty, Warbyville's town mascot. A good time was had by all, and the mayor says they really think it's going to put Saginaw County on the map.
And now we take you over to our exclusive Channel 5 meteorologist, Chris P. Bacon. Chris, what's the weather like out there today? Oh, Chris, what type of skies can we expect to see over the coming week? Over to you. Chris!
Howdy, folks. After that blazing hot weekend we just had, you can look forward to a much more temperate and pleasant week ahead.
What's the matter with him?
Didn't you hear? He and Carrie broke up. He forgot it was her birthday and she broke it off.
We're expecting some gusty patterns of energy that should push this high pressure system we've been experiencing south, dropping temperatures by as much as 8 or even 9 degrees. Even possible that some light rain fall in Cook, Jenkins, and Halford counties. Some scattered showers might be nice, to wash away some of the shame and abandonment. Don't you think, Bert?
How's next week looking, Chris?
Bleak! Overcast! So foggy, you can hardly see in front of your face. Like you can't make out what your future might look like. But you'll be alone! Rain's gonna fall in sheets and buckets and torrents, and yet the burning white-hot failure that you can't erase is going to radiate like a blistering, spanking, sizzling, searing, fiery hot sun. It's going to...
Well, thanks for that weather report, Chris. We'll check back in with you in a few. Maybe after somebody brings you a few steps back from your brink of hopelessness.
Unlikely!
Okay, well, we'll get you back to the weather once Chris is finished having his emotional crisis. A hat has been found hanging from a tree in downtown Blue Ridge. The woolen head garment is red, has a bauble, and was located by local resident Gina Pert. Pert, 43, claims she was just, quote, walking along when she just looked up and saw it hanging there. We take you now live to our reporter on the street, Carrie Ogie. Carrie, what are you seeing out there?
Bert, I'm here downtown at the scene of the finding, and let me tell you, we are getting a real sense of the drama that unfolded here just a few hours ago. Miss Pert was walking along this very stretch of sidewalk when the object, later confirmed to be a hat, was located.
And what can you tell us about the alleged hat, Carrie?
Well, Bert, right now it's hard to say. Law enforcement are running a very tight ship because this is technically an ongoing investigation.
Have they released a statement?
Yes, they have, Bert. Released only moments ago. The statement reads, "We're running a very tight ship because this is technically technically an ongoing investigation. We, however, have obtained an exclusive interview with Whipper County Sheriff Joel Ago. Sheriff Ago, what can you tell us about the incident that happened earlier today? Fascinating. And what does this mean for the owner of the hatch? Wow, that's really remarkable. And what can you tell us about how you'll be handling this case?
Well, we're running a very tight ship because this is technically an ongoing investigation. But basically what happened is a lady found a hat in a tree.
Wow, just wow. Back to you, Bert.
And that's a developing story about a woman who found a hat in a tree, folks.
Now it's time to check in with our sports corner, and I believe we have a new addition to the team now, don't we, Bert?
Right you are, Janice. Joining the sports corner here at Channel 5 is our new sports analyst, Rick O'Shea. Rick, how are the sports going these days?
Circling our wagons, batten down our hatches, and girding our loins for a wild week of competitive sports. This week brings us the playoff conclusion of underwater hockey, where the Allentown Alligators take on the Jumping Jellyfish of Jenkins County. That's sure to be a crazy climax to an already exhilarating season of submerged puck slapping and goalkeeping. Pack your masks and snorkels, because it's going to be a wild one, people. Over on the other side of town, you can expect a back-breaking and riveting round of wife-carrying as we get a rematch from last season. That's right, it's Dietrich Jorgensen carrying his wife Ula and Reinhard Bozanovich carrying his own Bertha May. They set up from the starting line at 4:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, and let me say, we're expecting a big crowd this year, Bert.
Is that right, Rick?
That is right, Bert.
Okay then, whose wife do you expect to be hurled over the finish line first, Rick?
Well, it's a tough matchup for sure, but I'd have to give the edge to Reinhard and Bertha. They've always had an intensity that's hard to match. Strong German bones, too.
Well, it sounds like a doozy.
Indeed. But last but not least is the one you've all been waiting for. It's been hotly debated at the water cooler, in internet forums, and especially in last week's issue of Dairy Farmers Weekly. That's right. It's the 2022 College Cheese Rolling League. There's an entirely new category being introduced as the soy cheese wheel makes its first appearance, and it's going to be a nail-biter, Bert, let me tell you. The Shelley University Russets take on the Conway Wampus Cats at home, and you know how those Conway Wampus Cat fans like to show up and support their feline friends. The other head-to-head pits, the Webster University Russets against the current defending cheese-rolling champs, the Savannah Sand Gnats. I can't wait to see how those turn out, and I'm sure all of you at home will be watching.
I seriously doubt it, Rick. Hey, how's it looking for the end of baseball? Who can we expect to see in the postseason? Any close matchups to be aware of?
What was that, Janice? You want to know what to expect from this year's ostrich races?
No, I asked about baseball. Can we expect to see the Yankees in another World Series this year?
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
Baseball, you know, baseball, America's pastime. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks, etc.
I'm not quite
This is all your fault, Flapjack. We hired this guy under your recommendation.
It's not my fault he doesn't know what baseball is. I mean, the guy said he knew sports. I just didn't expect him to know these sports. Don't blame me, I barely even knew the guy.
Bert, he's your cousin.
Oh, wow. We went on one family vacation, suddenly...
There's bases, and there's a ball. These things are related and connected. And the players, well, they're playing this game.
Okay, Rick, don't hurt yourself. Thank you for filling us in on the most relevant and popular sports coming up this week.
Alrighty, Bert. I'll see you next time on the Sports Corner.
I doubt we'll be seeing you next week on the Sports Corner, Rick. Have fun watching the cheese rolling and being unemployed. Hey, let's see if we can get a weather update, shall we? Chris, anything new on this week's weather?
No!
All right. After the break, our on-the-spot reporter, Karaoke, will give us an update in Woodridge regarding the situation of the owner of the hat found in the tree. Bert here is going to learn how to make blueberry cheesecake in 12 easy steps.
Absolutely, it'll make you anything but blue.
Janet. And I will bring you today's top story, where a new case study shows that 97% of office workers do nothing but stare at their cubicle walls, questioning every decision they've ever made. That story and more coming up after the break. For Action 5 News at 5, I'm Janice Funkelmeyer.
And I'm Bert Flapjack. See you after the break. I cannot believe you said this, my question on live.
Project. I was up so late last night that I have 10-pound bags under my eyes. My neck feels like a pretzel, and I still have 10 more pages to go before this stinking report is finished. If only there was a quiet productivity cube I could go to accomplish work-type things. Well, let me let you in on a little secret. This ain't it. I just know that today, when I need it most, the distractions and productivity vacuums will be in rare form. You know what I need? I need to make a wish. Yeah, a wish for a day where these people around me will just let me work. Yeah. Let's see. What sort of object around here might be enchanted with a little bit of magic, so as to give my wish a better chance? Let's see. No. No. Yes. Yes. This will have to do. All right. Here goes nothing. Oh, ancient magical stapler. I wish I might. Bring me some peaceful, quiet work time tonight. Today, bring me beautiful silence oh no, that's not gonna work. Let's try this again. Oh, stapler from another dimension, grants me this. Oh, forget it. Better get cracking. The Billingsley account will finish itself.
Hello, wisher of wishes! I have come in your hour of need.
I'm sorry. Who are you? Do you have the right floor?
Yes, of course. I am the encouragement variant. Did you not wish a wish just a few seconds ago?
I was just talking to myself, and I guess I wished for continued sanity.
Bingo! You used the W word, all right, and I'm here to make sure that wish becomes a reality, huh?
Okay, well, I don't see how this will increase productivity. And what are people going to say when they walk into my office and see...
No. Haven't you ever watched A Christmas Carol? Only you can see me.
Well, what do you plan on doing to fulfill my wish?
Well, I can't stop people from distracting you, but I can help you through the day by reducing frustrations and giving you some helpful feedback.
Feedback? Look, I don't have time for any...
Carissa!
Yes, Mr. Whitman.
Sylvia just called in sick. I need the Billingsley report done by, this afternoon. Thanks.
But sir, the Billingsley account is...
Yeah, I know, but Billingsley doesn't come until tomorrow. McMillan will be here till 3, so I need it done on my desk by 2 o'clock.
Sure, you got
All right.
it, no problem.
2 o'clock? That's 2 p.m.
Yes, sir. If only he could hear the things I was thinking. It sure wasn't. Sure, you got it, no problem. There goes my lunch hour. Sylvia, again. Whew, I can't believe this. I swear I do half her workload. The woman gets a hangnail. She calls in sick. Heck, her neighbor gets a hangnail. She calls in sick. Ah! I can't believe this. Here's the last page in here. And I wrote it last week when she had to take her dog to the vet.
Oh, how was the dog at the vet?
Heck if I know. Probably had a hangnail.
Well, yeah, well, your boss is your boss, so, but, I thought it was rather courageous of you to take on that extra work.
Was it also courageous when he asked me to do this last week? You betcha. I'm the can-do gal. I'm the nice one. Always count on Carissa.
Good job. Boop.
Carissa!
Hello, Sheila.
I am so glad I caught you here.
Well, this is my office. I'm usually here from 9 to 5, you know, on work days.
Oh, Carissa, you're an absolute riot. Look, I need your help. I've got a problem.
Problem? Huh? What seems to be the problem?
I am so glad you asked. An emergency development meeting was scheduled for 11. Hello, does anybody check with me? No, I've already got a meeting scheduled with Silverman. I can't back out of that. You know Silverman. It took me 3 weeks to schedule that meeting with him. I can't back out of that. You gotta go to that 11 o'clock meeting for me, Carissa. You are the only one I trust to do this.
Look, Sheila, normally I'd be happy to, but I've got a boatload of work to do. Can your secretary go and take notes for you?
She can't. She's having her lunch with Sylvia.
Okay, well, what about... Wait. Sylvia? I thought she was sick today.
Well, sick, but not sick, you know. She just needed a break, a mental health day. So, what do you say, Carissa? Can you make it work? I would really, really, really appreciate it.
Sure, you got it. No problem.
I knew I could count on you. Thanks a million.
Well, up until you mocked her behind her back, I thought she acted rather commendably by offering her help to Sheila. Good job. Are you feeling encouraged? Okay then.
I'm on my last nerve. If I don't get some peace and quiet to finish my work, I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm gonna blow a blood vessel. I'm gonna lose mine.
Carissa, thank goodness you're here. Bill and I got into another fight and he bought me roses again. As though that just fixes everything.
Look, Colleen, listen, I don't know, maybe if you could come back tomorrow, I would have time for this. But right now, I've got an 11 o'clock meeting I have to go to. The McMillan account by 2 and the Billingsley account by the end of the day.
He said he wouldn't even help me wash the dishes because my hamburger helper was so bad. He said my hamburger helper wouldn't help anybody. I mean, I'm trying here. I'm doing my best.
I would encourage you to keep...
That's it! That's it! You are the straw, Colleen! Congratulations! You are the straw! You are in here every day telling me about some fight you've had with Phil! You've been married, what, 3 months? And you've had to have had at least 47 fights! How can 2 people find so many things to fight about? And you know what? You're cooking steaks! My Mima cooks better than you when she's dead! Get out of my office! I've got work to do! Get a life! See a counselor! Do some work!
About me, Ma. I'll let you get back to work.
Well, let's just go over what you did well. In your interaction with Colleen, you resisted the urge to throw your stapler at her. Hey, look at that. Well, I would encourage you to never ever do that ever again. I would also encourage you to fix the disaster you just created. Today, Colleen needed somebody to listen. And sooner or later, that may be you. I mean, what hope is there if we don't have somebody to lean on when we need it most? Keep trying and do your best. And never forget, always put others before yourself, even when it feels like the last straw. Well, I gotta go. Lots of people to encourage. Ooh. Also, boop.
Hey, Colleen, wait up.
Son, I'll meet you at this address in a little while. I know it might seem like you should just get on a bus or drive there, but I want you to run. This seems really far. Like, how am I actually going to do this? It's not like I'm in peak physical condition or anything. I kind of hate running. Well, okay, here goes nothing. Okay, running. It's just basically walking fast for a long, long time. Just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm feeling pretty good right now. At least, I don't think I'm gonna keel over and die or pass out from exhaustion. And hey, it's pretty quiet out here, at least right now. Pavement's really smooth too. Must have been recently paved or something. Directions are clear enough. The sun rises in the west and sets in the north. No, wait, that's not right. Rises in the east, and I guess I just have to do it. Whoa, that was a big divot. Better watch myself or I could be down for the count.
Oh, Mr. Pepper!
Mr. Gerald Pepper.
Awesome. Probably another big-mouthed person who's never even laced up a pair of running shoes coming to tell me how dumb I am for attempting this.
Hey, I'm just trying to focus. If you
Focus, you say? Well, focus is what you were looking for. We've got exactly the thing for you.
Have you ever felt like, man, my own eyes work okay, I guess. But is it possible there might be something that works even better?
I guess not.
And you're not alone, and that's why Kablam Co. has come out with a revolutionary set of optical enhancers. The Super Socket 5000.
Hey. These things have a digital readout. You can see how fast I'm going, my destination. It even knows my heart rate. Wow, 3,897 miles to go. These things are amazing.
You bet your britches they are. And that's not all. They even have Bluetooth to connect to all your other devices, you know, to enhance your running experience.
Other devices? This already seems like a lot of information.
Yes, but you can constantly be looking at an entirely gratuitous amount of information. You can see stock reports, breaking news headlines, and the latest celebrity gossip. You name it, and the Super Socket 5000s will put up on your face and in your face!
That's the two-dimensional technology at work. On the face, in the face.
But how does it put
In your face! How about aerodynamics? Do you feel like you're slicing through the wind like a well-honed aircraft?
I think I'm moving along fine.
No, but are you slicing, like so?
I mean, I guess I could have a little less resistance, but...
Darn tootin' you could. Here, put this on your noggin.
Our Slippery Wicket 4.0 is the most high-tech cranial slickening cap in production. Because of its patent-pending polymer, it's 5 times more resistant to the oxygen in our atmosphere than a bald human skull.
Simply put it makes your head go through the air like a hungry falcon diving for a field mouse.
It's just one of the many things that you don't have yet that'll make running more enjoyable.
And easier, too.
In your face!
Well, thanks, but... I think I'll just keep going the old-fashioned way. I'm having a hard time concentrating with, well, this.
Well, if you want to keep running with your caveman technology, go for it. Just know that the best, fastest, most intense runners are covered head to toe in our gear.
They've got it on their face
In my face. Yeah, got it. Thanks, but I've got a lot more running to do.
Slow poke. It's gonna need us.
Okay, open road. Me and no extra gadgets in my sightline or on my head to steal my attention. This is better. Much better. I bet I'm burning like 1 billion calories right now. Hey, there's that new shiny office building. Wow, I think this exercise is already starting to show. Okay, Gerald, okay. Looking pretty good. Pretty good indeed. I mean, it's hard work. I guess it's gotta pay off sometime, right? Look at those calves. Some man-listen calf muscles right there. You know, I don't think I've ever looked quite this good in my entire life. Oh no. How long have I been staring at myself here? Do you think she saw me twirl? Flex my man calves? I better get back to it. I've got some time to make up now. Oh, no, she's still twirl. I knew it.
Hey, you're really doing that cross-country run without stopping thing, huh? I heard about you from a friend, and when I saw you running by, I thought I had to see if it was for real. You really think you can do it, huh?
Great, this is what I need. Someone asking me questions, distracting me.
Yeah, if I stay focused, keep breathing, and keep my eyes on the prize, as they say, sure.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm one of the ones who can't wait to see how this will all end. I think you're going to be pretty disappointed.
Disappointed? Disappointed in what?
You know, the finish line.
What about the finish line?
It's not what you think. No one's going to be waiting for you at the other end.
What? Sure they will. I'm sure that when I reach my destination, someone will be there.
Your parents? Your sister? Your friends? You probably don't want to hear this, but at this point, they're embarrassed to be associated with you. And furthermore, have you noticed you're running in circles?
What? No, I'm not. Wait.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you pass by here a couple times.
Oh no, I'm lost. I'm lost and I've got nothing with me. I didn't stop to grab my phone and I don't even have water. I'm gonna die out here. I'm actually gonna die.
I've been pointing towards the sun this entire time. Thank you for your concern, though.
Well, you can keep kidding yourself if you want to, but you should know there's a lot of people out there making jokes because you're headed in the wrong direction. Aren't you scared? What if you get dehydrated and die out here all alone?
No. I'm positive that when the time is right, I'll reach my destination. Thank you for your concern, though. Wait. Why don't you join me? You could pick up the pace and run this way for a while.
Yeah, right. Like I'd be caught running alongside you. In circles, staring into the sun, blinding myself. But hey, if you want to keep it up, that's your prerogative. If you want to keep doing this thing, which is utterly pointless, might I add, go ahead. But what are you going to get out of it? A medal? A 30-second blurb on the local news? What a waste.
Whoa, where'd the time go? I've got to stop letting these distractions slow me down. Okay, well, I'm starting to work up real sweat here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. That's it. Pace yourself. There's a lot more to go.
Why is it that every time you sit down to eat with more than 2 people, there's always a loud shooter?
That's not
There's also people who scuff their feet when they want. And don't even get me started on people who take food off my plate. I mean, it's my food. Leave it alone.
Alex, I hope you know that you seriously have a knack for finding something horrible, literally, with everyone.
It's a gift. What can I say?
And you wonder why you aren't dating anyone.
Yeah, it's okay. I can take it.
Look, all I'm saying is maybe you should just accept people with their flaws. That might allow you to see more than just the loud chewing, foot scraping, or food grabbing.
Food stealing. It is food theft, Hannah. Nothing less. The people who snatch French fries should be locked up alongside shoplifters.
Haven't you ever heard of sharing?
No.
Oh, well, it's this novel concept that you should be generous with what you have. Kind of like how you were sitting in my car while I am driving you to a concert that I happen to have extra tickets for and generously shared with you.
Now that's completely different.
It's not me.
I've been waiting on these socks that I've ordered to ship. Dang.
It's not me, my phone's dead.
Someone tagged me in a picture. Now every time one of their cousins clicks like, my phone lets me know.
That's another one of my pet
Oh,
peeves.
of course it is.
Hey, why don't we all make a list about what's wrong with Alex, shall we?
No,
I'm
that's-
serious. That seems like a very fun way to pass the time.
Oh, there's this face.
Hey, I didn't choose that.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, how much further do we have to go? I don't want to miss the opener.
I can check.
No, it's okay, I can check.
Max, I got it already. Looks like another 30-ish minutes. Looks like there's traffic.
That's fine, we'll be there in plenty of time.
It's me again.
Which obscure relative like that photo this time?
No, it's from my mom. She sent me a novel, a text message. Wait.
Hey, why don't you let one of us read it to you?
Yeah, eyes on the road, sorry, but it's one of my many pet peeves.
Hey, watch it!
Pay attention.
Were you aiming for a squirrel or something? What was that?
Sorry.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you okay?
I think she should try these on.
Stop it.
Ow.
I'm fine, sorry.
Are you sure?
Yes, really, I'm fine.
Hey, was that our exit? Let me see.
I've already got it here.
Hey, let's just keep our eyes up here and our hands.
Hey, just don't touch me right now, okay?
Hey, we can look it up. It's no problem, really.
Yeah, what's the address again?
Allison, seriously, let's
Put the phone down! What are you doing?
Now calling case number 31-24. We are here today to determine the culpability of the defendant in the potential collision about to occur on Highway 30 near the Pinewood exit. The defendant in question is one Allison Miller. Prosecution, are we ready to begin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Let's call our witness to the stand, please.
Raise your right hand. The testimony you shall give in this case before the court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There are no secrets or hidden facts in this courtroom. Do you understand and acknowledge this?
I guess so, yes.
Your witness, counsel.
Miss Miller, is it true that you were born in the year 2005?
Yes.
So that would make you 17 years old, is that right?
Yes.
And how long would you say you've been driving?
About 2 years now, I guess. Wait, why am I here? I'm confused.
You would say that you've known Alex Burr since you were quite young, is that right?
Yeah, we were neighbors and we've always gone to church together.
Would you say that you had a closer relationship with him than some of your other friends?
Yeah, he's like a brother to me, but what does that have to do
A brother, you say? Well, would you say that an older sister has an obligation to keep her siblings safe?
I suppose, yes.
Some might say, of course. Miss Miller, you seem unsure.
No, I mean, yes, I would.
Very well. Are you aware that using a cell phone while driving isn't just a ticketable offense, but a crime punishable by law?
What in my...
Oh, yes, Miss Miller, you took your eyes off the road. You were behind the wheel of your vehicle, and you made the decision to answer a text. Isn't that right?
I read it, I mean, yes.
And are you aware that by looking away from the road and looking at your phone, you devalued the lives of yourself and your passengers, including that of Mr. Burris?
No, I was...
You just nothing! You took your eyes off the road because of a distraction, a gadget, and because of this...
No! It was a text from my mom to tell me that my dad's diagnosis came back.
Yes? It's true that your father was awaiting some test results. Is that right?
Yes. Can't you see that I was distracted? I had just gotten a text that said my dad is probably gonna die, and I was on my way to some
I
concert.
am aware of your situation, Miss Miller. Yes.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Just not read it?
Miss Miller.
What?
Miss Miller, is it or isn't it true that you looked away?
Yes, I did.
And are you aware that the consequences of such a decision?
But I was distracted, okay? We were all talking, and that text had come through, and the first few words were the doctor just. What was I supposed to do? I had to look down. Things out of my control were happening, and the people in the car were being really loud, and why? Does my dad have to be sick anyway? Why?
Miss Miller, you looked away.
I know, but
You looked away.
where else was I supposed to look?
Let the record show the defendant looked away. No further questions, Your Honor.
People of the court, prosecutor, and defendant. This, as you know, is a bench trial wherein a verdict is given by the court alone, apart from a jury. I'd now like to address the defendant directly. Miss Miller, when given the opportunity, your external circumstances aside, you decided to look down when you most needed to keep your eyes ahead of you.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Prosecution, are you seeking maximum punitive damages?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. The verdict on this case is as admitted, guilty.
Wait, what can I do?
Miss Miller, your sentence must be carried out one way or the other. I suggest you listen carefully. Miss Miller, in accordance with your wrongdoing, the court delivers to you the sentence of mercy.
What?
The court has decided to absorb your punitive punishments and deliver a verdict of mercy.
But I looked away. I don't understand.
Your punishment will be carried out, as is the law, but it will be done so on a substitutionary basis.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests the substitute to be identified.
Very well. I will serve as the substitute.
But you haven't done anything.
I am aware of your situation, Miss Miller.
How?
Your sentence must be carried out one way or the other. In me you shall take refuge.
This is all a mess. It's spinning out of control.
Allison.
Into my hands commit your spirit. Miss Miller, do you accept the terms laid out in your mercy sentence?
I have heard your cry for mercy.
Your time is in my hands.
Behold, I am making all things new.
Miss Miller, do you accept?
Yes.
Is everyone all right? Ben, are you all right?
Yeah. Allison, are you all right?
Allison's story may be one you've heard before, or maybe you've heard the same story, but with an ending that was far more unfortunate.
In this story, Allison is the driver.
In your story, in your life, that's you.
What will you choose to look at when all the noise in your life, the distracting, bombarding noise, is all you seem to hear?
Will you look to yourself, to your own strength?
There's two things we know for sure. One, the sin, the noise, the struggles, and the tragedies of life, they're here and they're happening.
And two, Jesus, in his mercy towards us, took on our imperfections when he carried the cross.
He knows our lowest moments, our distractions, our sins. He knows exactly when and where we hurt most.
The point here is not about cell phones and driving safety. It's about where you look when you most need something to look at. You need courage and hope.
Be strong. Take courage. These are easier said than done sometimes, but the most important part of that truth is the object of your hope and the source of your courage.
But here's the good news. God has provided a beautiful, worthwhile person to focus on, and that's Jesus. So whether that obstacle is your own sin or something life has thrown at you that you can't control, fix your eyes on the rock of refuge.
On the Redeemer.
On our fortress.
Take courage in him.
Look up.
Look up.
Look up.